Everybody, it's Invictus. Time another Eat and Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Happy Monday, Mosh Pit. I hope your weekends were great. And, of course, we all know that the week starts on Monday. We already established this a couple of weeks ago. But thank you all very much for the support over the weekend. Like I said, it's been hot outside, but we've been having a lot of fun playing Dune inside. Hopefully you have air conditioning. If you don't, then hopefully you're not living down south. Here's your meme of the day, brought to you by Prestigious Turn 268 once again with another banger here on the Invictus subreddit. Tyler was the spirit animal of the last two episodes. What you gonna do, brother? Unalive me? I don't know why. The only thing that would have been made it better is if it had the Hulk Hogan mustache there. So thank you very much, Prestigious Turn. I don't know why that one got me so bad when I first saw it a couple days ago on the subreddit, but I was like, yep, that one's got to go on there. CJ's gonna be 1 Papa Alpha 9 8 Sierra Golf Kilo. We've got terrible tears rate. We have it's Curse the Blind too. Curse the Blind. You know what? For today let's do something crazy. Let's do something crazy. I say that we're gonna let's just do a fun run. Not that these runs aren't always fun, which I mean sometimes they're not, but they can be. Let's just do a fun run. Let's see what happens when I actually do the thing that the Mosh Pit wants me to do, which is take pills and take blind items. It's Monday. We could see if June really will buck the trend of last June's trend that it started. And so far, I got to say that June's been pretty amazing. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to take anything away from it. Now, I don't know if I'm going to buy any blind shop items, but I will at least take blind items, and I'll take pills too. We'll see. Maybe we'll have a good difference. Maybe it could be the start of something great. Or maybe I'll be justified in saying why I don't take pills or blind items. I don't know. We'll see it. Let's just see it. Let's just do it for the entire week. How's that sound? Monday through Saturday this week. Let's just say that we take nothing but blind items. Or not nothing but blind items, but let's just say that we take blind items and also just take pills. Unidentified pills. Let's just try it. No, let's spice it up here in June. Well, we can really test the boundaries of how strong the month of June's been so far. We also started with starter deck, by the way, which means we won't have any pills. So, but that is not the reason why I made the decision to take pills before I even noticed that before. I promise. If we do somehow manage to get a little baggy, then we will, I believe, be able to revert the starter deck change. But if not, then, well, if we do happen to see blind pills, we'll take it. But yeah, let's commit to that. Let's say that Monday through Saturday this week, we're going to take blind items and pills, unidentified pills. We go to last week's question of the episode coming in from Henry Santro Cyan 461, who said, question of the day, can we do a Jacob and Esau Isaac's Heart run? I believe this would be harder than Tainted Lost run. Maybe you can get Sacred Orb or something else for better items, but you have to give both characters Isaac's Heart right from the get-go. I mean, we could. We definitely could. I don't know if anyone would want to see that outside of a couple loonies out there. But that one did get a lot of upvotes, so who knows? Maybe that's on deck for the next challenge run or the next Wacky Wednesday. That would be absolutely torture, though. I've got to say that is a masochistic level of challenge. So I wouldn't necessarily say I'm super motivated to try something like that, but if the mosh people just feel mosh people, the mosh people, if the mosh pit feels like that's something that you would like to see, then, well, let me know. That's what the comments are there for. Also, just to leave nice messages and give praise and just talk about how cool your favorite YouTuber is, how good he smells, how good he looks. I don't know. I do want to go into the shop here. We almost have enough for a premium item. I don't know about how good I look, but I definitely always smell good. You'll never catch me smelly. If you do, I'm either at the gym, which I don't work out right now again, or I must be sick or something. Get a random latch key as well as the the Evil Crown, or Wicked Crown. I am going to take Wicked Crown, but we probably won't get any benefit out of it. There's a bomb guaranteed here for a Soul Heart, and I kind of like that. We're going to need an additional Soul Heart, however, or a Red Heart upgrade from the boss in order for us to safely take 2 Devil Deals. Now, we also have Undefined, which I totally forgot to use in the first floor, but the Undefined item will be able to take us out of challenge rooms and possibly take us in the secret rooms. But obviously, the big draw there is going to be taking us to the I Am Error room. And that is why I usually don't use it until the very end of a floor, or at least until I know that I don't need anything else from that floor. Kind of a last resort type thing. Give me Steven here. Let's see what kind of item. Are we going to get the good item or the bad item here, Steven? Well, let's work this out. I did. That was a dirty shot right there. I did take my reflection, obviously. It's got a ton of upside to it for most situations. I wouldn't say all. My reflection is not great with Brimstone. It gives you this annoying need to fire the shots backwards behind you in the opposite direction of where you want to fire, just because the way that it just reflects. But besides that, though, my reflection is an item that I pretty much did a complete 180 on about a year ago or so. Wow, we actually did get Steven. And because it is just a fantastic damage upgrade. Shot speed, range, and a ton of damage. A surprising amount of damage. And look at that. There we go, baby. We're going to get a free Tech Point 5 and Uncle Holy Water. We could even fight Greed. I'm not going to, but we could. We have Dune Awakening comes out tomorrow in the full release on Tuesday, which I am looking forward to, obviously. I will be also, I've decided, oh my gosh. I've decided that I will also be giving away some copies of the game on full release to the Mosh Pit. So everyone, maybe people who either couldn't afford to play it or just didn't want to try it, but maybe they're interested but just didn't want to pay for it. Just wanted to play with the Mosh Pit. That's basically the whole idea here. As you saw, what Tech Point 5 is doing right now is what Brimstone does, and it's really annoying that My Reflection makes it do that. You would think that My Reflection would make the loop go in front of you and extend the tier that way. Like, you see how it's kind of like at proptosis levels of range right now? Well, that doesn't help us whenever we're trying to kill things that are very far away. So I wish that it was just reverse. It is kind of an anti-synergy with Tech Point 5, but you still can make it kind of happen. You have to have enough room in order for the loop to be made and then double back on itself, so it's just going to be more of like a close-up Tech Point 5 range thing here. But I am going to be giving away some copies of the full game to the Mosh Pit. It's obviously for PC only, but make sure you're in the Discord. We'll be doing that because it's been a lot of fun. Lots of people playing from the Mosh Pit. We've staked our claim a pretty good spot for our main base of operations. We have a cluster of the Mosh Pit, which are all near each other basically in the second zone or out of the starter zone. And it's been great, man. It really has been. I know that some people have been dunking on the game because of performance issues, blah blah blah. To me that doesn't hold much weight to it. I haven't had any problems with the performance in the game, and also it's a PC release. People are always going to have some kind of performance issues. It's just the nature of the beast there. So I'm not saying they don't exist, of course. The game is a little bit janky at times, but for the most part, it's been an absolute joy to play finally in the full release. And there is so much more in the game now than there was in the beta and the closed tests and stuff. So definitely check it out for yourself or tune in on the Discord, because we have a giveaway channel there, which those of you who come by the Tuesday streams will be keenly aware of. We give away lots of stuff in there. It's just a good time, man. We've been getting more people joining the Discord thanks to all of the paid memberships here on YouTube and, of course, on Twitch as well. New patrons signing up every day as well. It really has been just a truly wonderful experience the last couple of weeks here, and it's really been spurred on by the YouTube streams as well. So again, thank you those of you who come out every Tuesday going into week 6 tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to, man. It did add, quote, another work day to my schedule, but it's worth it to me. It's definitely been worth it. Numbers have been looking very solid, and people have been enjoying themselves. We've been playing other games here and there. We also did, I believe we did a YouTube Pokemon break not that long ago in week 2 or week 3. So it's, getting a little bit more variety out there. But obviously, it's going to be mostly Isaac. 5 keys for 15 cents is basically 5 3-cent keys or half-price keys. So, in my opinion, I think Sharp Key is always worth it. There's an Eternal Heart in here somewhere. And we're going to go over to the boss. Wicked Crown, by the way, is a trinket, the one that we have right now, and that's going to give us a Devil Deal item. Or it's going to give us a shop and an item room inside of Shoal if we go there. Right now, I'm kind of 50-50. We've got the damage, but we do not have the DPS. If we really want this run to take up to the next level here, we've got to get a Tears upgrade, and it's not going to be on this fight. Do not want to lose this Eternal Heart either. That will protect us from... This will protect us from red heart damage, though. Get Ball of Bandages, and we get Black Powder and Blood Rights, which I do not want. Not that I don't like Black Powder, of course, but it's just not. It just doesn't fit what we need here. Got the D1 Hizzle. Now, we could also, if we really, really wanted to, we could just D100 this. I'm tempted. The D100 is going to scramble all of our stats because of the D8. Let's do it. Oh, no. What is this? Well, we gained damage. We lost 9 lives. We also gained... where did we get all these angelic items from? We kept My Reflection, which is annoying because that's the one thing I wanted to kind of get rid of, but I don't know about that reroll. Of course, we also got the Tears down because of Tech 2. Oh, we also have Pound of Flesh. Well, yeah, it's gonna be a no for me, dog. Okay, so now things get interesting. Not that they weren't interesting already, but with Pop and Tech 2, it's a very weird synergy. It's kind of okay though. I just wish that we had some kind of contact damage to deal with the Tears, like a burning effect or a poison effect or something like that, or even Backstabber would be amazing for this build. I don't know where we got these angelic items from. We didn't have any. We also have Ghost Pepper, which is nice. So, Devil Deal off the table. Pretty much knew that was going to happen. And Vaults continuing to show their amazing, amazing value here. Okay, I do not want to take that Soul Heart yet. That might seem a little psychotic, but it's because I want to go into the Boss Trap room, and then we can get out of here with the Fool card. We do get a Tears upgrade, thankfully, but that doesn't really make too much of a difference with Tech 2. And now we can go into the first room. There's no way that we have... Yeah, we do not have enough movement speed to get out of there. We had better luck, too. Ghost Pepper could hook us up. Some good procs, but that's just not going to happen, and we've gone the wrong way. All right. I don't know. I was feeling a little wacky today. Maybe we need to dial it back a little bit here. This D100. I normally just stay away from the D100, just because of the stat shuffle. I I'm going to go back to the start room because I do not want to... So what happens with the D7, or the D100, is that it will also D7, which means it's going to restart the room. Oh, we got D-Bizzle again. We're back. We still have Pop. I don't know how this is happening. We also have Divine Intervention, Scatter Bombs, Spelunky's Helm, Cricket's Head, which is great, but the problem is that we have Pop. And there's not too many synergies out there that are going to be able to convince me that Pop is a good item. We can't even get into the secret room here because we have a bomb. We've got to be careful here. The problem with Pop is that is just the shot speed down. If it didn't just destroy your shot speed, it wouldn't be that bad. And even though D-Bizzle. Even though the paper value does not change at all, it's still terrible. As you just see, like it's basically like one of those. It's basically like one of those hidden stat downs that you see with C-Section as well, which is just an absolutely massive amount of tiers down. And we are not going to be able to get that one either. But it doesn't reflect it on paper. So, hopefully next reroll we don't have to worry about having Pop again. Need a bomb game. That's all we're looking for. Got Divine Intervention. Just stonewalling a dip there. Alright, so the game knows that we need a bomb. I tried using Game Breaking Bug there to re-roll it, and it didn't happen. There's the bomb. I'm going to bomb the donation machine here, because I don't have faith in this run providing us with enough... Holy, forgot that we had scatter bombs. I don't believe that this run is going to provide us with anything useful here. Should have known that this was not the right way to go because we have Spelunker Helm. I am stuck. And there went that Soul Heart thanks to this Champion Globin, which is moving at about 1,400 billion miles an hour. I'm going to re-roll here in the shop. We still got Infamy, AB Plum, Succubus. Yeah, I don't know about this one. This one also doesn't look that great. Our movement speed is now 0.51, by the way. And this is very quickly turning into a nightmare run here. Because the runs just feel like they keep getting worse and worse. Yeah, 0.51 is about as low as your movement speed can get. And that's real bad. Really, really, really bad. Our damage is high, though. We also have Angelic Prism, which is kind of nice. Maybe Plum, you got this. Yeah, so we absolutely smoked Peep there. Get a movement speed upgrade. And I said I'd take pills, and we got a luck up. Yeah, we can't even go into the cannot even go into the super secret room, so I guess we just go head on down. Well, pills are back in play, but that's the least of our concerns right now. We just got a movement speed up, and our speed went up to 0.74. We would have to get another movement speed up just to get back to our base movement speed value. death corner down there. Whole room is actually death. Yeah, just forget about devil deals at this point. Devil deals aren't happening. Again, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back into the starting room because, well, actually, there's no enemies in here. But actually, no, there was. Yeah, there was the wall bangers. We got Spun, Deadeye, little Harbingers.
Infested?
Epiphora, man, our base. At least our movement speed's better. It's completely reversed now, but Deadeye could be interesting here with Evil Eye. We are not going to Shoal. There's no way. And we get lucky here and get a couple soul hearts. No. All right, we're gonna have to wait for premium items here. The problem is that we're not getting any more items that we're rolling through here with the D100. I know that we had Kane's Other Eye on that last floor, but it was blocked by a spike. We didn't have a bomb. We do have Spun, though, which is kind of weird, considering that we only had we have a ton of different items that we could have rolled through, and we got all syringes. And eventually, we will find a special room on this floor, and hopefully, we'll add to our item pool here. I am going to do this. We got Spun again. Oh no. Well, somehow we maintained Spun again, but this time we have Polyphemus and the Wiz, which, if we had 2020 or if we had Tractor Beam, this would be no big deal. This would actually be amazing, but yeah, the Wiz is quite dangerous. It's dangerous because, not because of it does any harm to Isaac, but it puts you in harm's way because now you have to adjust the angles that you attack enemies from, and that can put you in a really, really awkward, precarious position, which will inevitably lead you to get hit. Our damage is supercharged, though, at 29 damage. But unless if we get some kind of counter synergy to this, I can't stay with this. Now, what's nice about this room is that we get to redo it again and get another soul heart thanks to D1 Hizzle. So let's see if we can crank that again. What is this? We have Quad Shot, Spoonbender, PhD, Lusty Blood. If we also got the Mind, which is really nice. This could have potential here. We have C Dizzle here, which is also going to help our HP. Spoonbender Quad Shot's quite good. The problem is that I just don't know how badly our damage is affected right now. 4.49 is really, really low for where we are. Obviously, our tears rate's going to be nerfed because of Quad Shot. Okay. Well, if we happen to get... We have PhD, too, so if we happen to get a bunch of tears ups, then this could turn into a powerhouse run. So I think the potential is here for us to stay with this run. Lusty Blood will also help out with our damage. You see right there, even 1.50 is massive for Soy Milk. And our tears are only going to get better, assuming that we actually get a tears upgrade. Which is, of course, not guaranteed. I wish it was. So we're really banking on PH Dizzle coming up in the clutch for us. We have enough HP, actually. And we have PhD, so we get the double tap on Temperance Machine here. Just hoping that we're going to get an HP upgrade and maybe a movement speed upgrade. 1.44 is not terrible, but it's not the best either. Yeah, I think this could work. I think this could definitely work. Thank you, C Dizzle. We might be able to recover some W items on the next floor if we end up getting one. Missed it for 2 floors now because we just we had no option. We were working with the best that we had to work with. The hand that we were dealt. Get a damage upgrade here. I'm surprised it doesn't go for bombs, honestly, or for tiers, honestly. Yeah, that's not going to help us out too much there, Constellation Prize. I like where your head's at, though. But this is the thing I love about Eden. And, you know, people always ask me, why do you always play Eden? Why does this guy always play Eden? Eden tests your knowledge of Isaac better than any other character will, because you have to be ready to adjust to anything and everything that the game has to offer. We also have Maggie's bow, which means that we're healing double, which is really nice. So we have good survivability. We just need some damage. We need some tiers, really. But here we are on a character that starts with a random item, random stats, random everything. This would I don't know what this would remove, but we can try it. And then on top of that, you have the randomness. It's basically like just another Eden reroll at this point. If you use the D100, you essentially turn into Eden. And you've got to know which items interact with which. Can you adjust on the fly without having to worry about dying? Can you overcome any bad stat rolls? That sort of thing. So it really is the culmination of what do you know about Isaac so far? And to me, that's the most fair, fun challenge in the game. There's, of course, there's other harder characters in the game, for sure, but they're mostly gimmick characters. And it's an inflated difficulty, right? We've had plenty of Eden runs that are tougher than any of the Tainted Lost, Tainted Jacob runs that we've seen. I don't know which item this is going to remove, but we're going to find out. Okay, I did remove C Dizzle. I really want to re-roll this, but we can't, man. I can give a Spider Babby, which doesn't really do anything. Keeper's Kin, though, does stuff, of course. We do get a movement speed upgrade here. Surprisingly, we did not get a greed fight in here. Pandora's Box is going to give us 2 boss items on Womb 1, so this is good. So we say thank you, question mark, to the D1 Hizzle. I don't know if you actually helped us or not. I definitely didn't have to re-roll, and I kind of wish I didn't at times, but you know, it is what it is. It's what we did. So doesn't matter what could have been. It's just what did we do. Now we gotta push through and get this done. I'm gonna get rid of the red heart because we're gonna be taking the Polaroid here. And we need the Polaroid invincibility to help guide us the rest of the way home. But make no mistake about it, we are far from sorted here. Now, if the Devil Deal gives us something incredible to be excited about, then maybe we go down the shoal instead. Yeah, I've already gotten rid of Wicked Crown. But the potential is here. You're seeing the reason why I stuck with this build. It was a great block. I actually don't know if Infamy blocked there or not. It looked like it did. I'm going to give you credit anyway, Infamy. I mean, Wooden Cross could save us a hit. I don't think we're going to run out of keys at this point. We're really banking on a tiers upgrade or 2 from Pandora's Box. Pandora's Box will change its payout depending on which floor you're on. The one that we're currently on will give us 20 cents, but if we wait one more floor, we get 2 boss items, which could potentially be really, really good. Or they're just going to be 2 HP upgrades or just 2 range upgrades, and we're just all sad again. Keeper's Kin providing us with a fresh batch of spiders every now and then from the rocks. I don't know if I've ever said that sentence before, but I probably will never say that sentence again. Excuse me. We get our Devil Deal. Let's see what the Devil Deal gives us, and that pretty much cinches it. Contract from below. I mean, we could take it. It does have good payouts in the chest, or chests, but yeah, we'll go Polaroid here. All right, Pandora's box. Big time plays. And it's 2 HP upgrades. Yep. Yep. Now, surprisingly enough, we do have a possibility of playing the Sack Room Shuffle here because of Maggie's bow. If we can find enough red hearts on the ground. Every red heart that we see is worth 2 heals. So 1 red heart equals 2 taps. 1 half red heart equals 1 tap. Not like some kind of TikTok streamer. Okay, so that's 4 hearts that we can heal. We'd have to give up the Eternal Heart. I actually didn't mean to pick that up, but I'm just gonna use Fool card. There's no reason for us to be in there. Now we can go into the Curse Room for free as well, which I might as well do. Let's take advantage of having Tooth and Nail. Tooth and Nail is going to, you hear that little thump, that little sound effect right there? That is Tooth and Nail, that one. Procking. And it will give you total immunity for that brief window of opportunity there. There we go. It was worth a shot. I'm 50-50 on playing the Sack Room Shuffle right now. I really want to see what we get from this boss. It's our last chance to get a boss item in this run. And I'm a bit disappointed that we didn't get any tears ups at all. Oh my god. Okay, well. Yeah. All right. So we're going to play the Sack Room Shuffle. Yep. Good. Let's just do it now. Let's just freaking do it. Nothing's wrong. I'd rather get an Angel Deal at this point. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it'll be a banger. Maybe we'll get Sacred Heart. Jacob's Ladder would be nice too. So I'm going to take off the Wooden Cross just so we don't waste the charge on a Sack Room. And we're going to give up our 2 Soul Hearts here. Remember, every 1 red heart equals 2 taps. Get a Curse Chest and Soul Hearts, okay. 3rd Soul Heart. Wow, game. Just wow. It's like the bombs all of a sudden grow a wick as soon as they get even anywhere relatively close to Isaac sometimes. Alright, we got Soul Hearts here. We lost our chance for an Angel Deal because of some Isaac BS, but could have just walked out of the room, but I figured, there's no way that it's going to hit us there, right? We don't need another Eternal Heart at this point. Yeah, Dune has been incredible so far. And I speak from someone who doesn't play or like survival games, but Dune is, for me, is the best one that I've ever seen or played. Because I have played a few of them, but I just didn't like any of them. And we get a damage upgrade here. Play it on down. There's the blind. Of course, people providing feedback on the Get Down Mr. President challenge. It was the consensus that I am allowed to pick up items every time on every reset for Lost Soul Buddy whenever he gets hit. With I believe the gentleman's agreement that I'm not going to just let him perish and then say something to the effect of, "Oh well, guess I gotta get 2 more items from the floor again." No, you know your boy ain't gonna do that to you. Oh no, we do have some of that integrity. Bible is an instant mom kill for us here, so that's gonna simplify things a bit. Book of Secrets we absolutely don't need with the mind. Okay. I said I'd take blind items to get Betrayal. See, game. This is why we don't have wacky wild runs. We get a wild hair about us and say, you know what, game, show us a good time, and then you do stuff like that. No wackiness for us today. God forbid we try to spice it up a little bit. You finally get a random tiers upgrade, and look how many tiers we just got with just wire coat hanger, dude. And that just mega amplifies our damage a lot. For soy milk builds, the tiers rate is everything. The damage is nice, of course. That's just going to supercharge your DPS, but everything for a soy milk build revolves around having a massive amount of tiers every single second that you fire. I have another sack room shuffle here, possibility anyway. Less enthused about this one unless we get another one of those super womb rooms. Some Bombas. You know what? I'm going to use the Bible in here just because this room's going to be annoying with all these stones. The damage from Deadeye really starting to tick up here. Even though it's not a necessarily incredible amount of damage that we've got, it's still enough to clear a lot of these rooms with relative ease. Black Soul Heart will take that. I would have thought that the super secret room was right here. This is a really high percentage wall right there. There we go. Tenant Rock I need to go back and grab after this fight. Oh my god, look at the evil eyes there. Evil Eye plus Soy Milk is a fantastic synergy, especially when they have homing. And this is good. It was a good re-roll to settle on. That's just a flood of bullets. Look at that. Yeah, we are. What? Did he fire something and I didn't see? I have no clue what just hit me there. I'm gonna have to... I need to review the tape on that one. That was weird. Unless Isaac just straight up cheated, he must have teleported that animation with the beam at the exact moment he also fired, and it just totally blocked my vision of that shot, the spread shot that he did. My guess. Could be wrong, probably am, but I definitely did not see a shot hit us there, so the comments have already done the investigation to tell me if I'm right or wrong. Yeah, we've got just a swarm of soy milk tiers right now, punishing things. Pretty fly. My equals power, a little too late for that one, but I'm gonna remind myself to go view the tape after this, because that was some craziness. Megamoth firing at Megamoth. My least favorite champion in the entire game right here, everybody. Absolutely hate red champion Megamoth. A lot of people assume that green bloat. Green bloat's a pushover compared to red champion Megamoth. Here we go. Seraphim for the road, and we are going to get the dub here. It was not an easy dub, for sure, until Soymo came along. But the combination of Soymo, Quad Shot, and Deadeye definitely made up for it. So the D1 Hizzle, I'd say that this was a mid-run for sure. Definitely a little bit of a downtrend for June 2025 anyway. But overall, still, fantastic way to end it and a fantastic way to start the week here in the Mosh Pit. Remember, we got the Tuesday stream coming up tomorrow, so don't miss out on that one. Remember about the Dune giveaway as well that I'm going to be doing at some point on the Discord, so make sure you follow the channel. Make sure you subscribe here on YouTube or on Twitch or on Patreon. And thank you, everybody who's been just killing it with these last couple of weeks of streams. I really do appreciate it. It helps out a great deal. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like thanks to patrons of mine like Mason Haggerty, Vernon James Ely, and Seven Fangs. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac video, then be sure to check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find over at patreon.com/Invicta.